Panameer's legal team will create a reliable contract between all partners, and we won't even charge you a penny for that. Hey, it's Linus, and welcome back to this mini video series where you learn how you can hire world's top talent and service providers in Oracle Cloud completely for free. As a reminder, in the last videos we created a job and then we went ahead, searched for a service provider and offered this job to the service provider. Now, this service provider proposed the rate back to us. So after we got the proposal, we went through the normal interviewing process, and now we want to initiate the creation of a contract. So let me show you how to do that with just a matter of a few clicks. We're here in Panameer again, logged in as Bobby, the buyer. And here is our Manage Jobs page. If you don't know how we got here, I showed this in the other videos, but it's basically going to your dashboard and then on the left side, go to Manage Jobs and go to Posted Jobs. And here on the right side, you can see that this service provider proposed their rate back to us. So we want to go in and view proposals. For right now, let's say we want to accept this proposal. You will always see the hourly rate here. You will see the estimated hours. It's 550. And the total amount will be 44,000 USD. Now, let's click on the Hire Now button, because here's where it really gets interesting. Now, it says we are directing you to a checkout page. And of course, we don't really want to buy this type of service with a credit card, right? So we don't want to click on WooPay or Apple Pay or whatever. We have our contact information filled in here. So that will default from your profile information. That's pretty neat. Just check if everything is all right. Now let's put in my address here. That's the rest. And that should be it. Now down here, you still see P2P functional consulting. It's our job description. Then we have the amount of $44,000. The talent or service provider number is here. And what we want to do is copy this number for a second. And I know you still think probably like, what is this? We're not going to buy this on a Visa card, right? And that's true. We want to initiate the creation of a contract. And that's why we copy this ID here of the service provider. And we go down here and you want to select Service Provider Contract. It says use this option to settle via Service Provider Invoicing. So we just want to initiate right now the creation of the contract. Go in and click on Place Order. And this will send you to this page here. Here you see a number of train stops at the top. And this will lead you through the different steps. Everything is pretty much explained in detail here, but this is how you create the contract. You just put in your information here. Miss Bobby, the buyer, right? Oh no, that's a company. Let's say company. It's very important that we have some valid contact details in here because, you know, creating a contract, even though we have a professional legal team, sometimes requires one or two more questions. So let me walk through this here very quickly. Line of 4, top, up. Then we have the service provider's Panameer ID. That's what I just copied right before. Click on Next. Work location is 100% remote. Scope of services, we will do X, right? Just put in what is agreed on, what will be done. Start date will be from 11th next week, and estimated end date will be October. Click on Next. The rate is always in USD here. We agreed on a rate of $80 per hour, right? Hourly rate quantity. This is the 500. That's important. Rate, $80. Rate type, hourly, and the rate quantity. That may be a little bit confusing, but it's how many hours are we going to have in this contract approximately, right? So we had 500 or 550, I think. And this will calculate the overall cost of this contract. That's why it's important. Now, we don't allow overtime. Payment terms for laborers net 30. That's the client's payment terms. Is travel required for this work? I will select no. If I select yes, this will open a list of other questions. So let's say no. And then on the last page, you have two checkboxes here. First, we have some overall terms of service that you agreed to when you signed up. And then the second thing is that you legally authorize us to create the statement of work or purchase contract with the service provider listed in this form here. Click on this, add these additional terms for this purchase only, right? Because this here is specific to this contract here. So you want to click on that. This will send you to a thank you page that's currently empty, but there will be a video for you explaining the next steps as well. For now, that's actually it. That's how easy it is to create a contract. I told you it's just a few clicks, but it is actually just a few clicks. Like it's very easy. And again, right after that, I just got an email already sending me the information that I put in here, and you want to put that to your documents probably, or at least bookmark the email, because that is basically what you have as the contract with us in combination with our master service agreement, right? It's the specific purchase contract for this specific project here. And we will now reach out to the service provider and go through that together, walk him through the process, and then we will back to you as soon as this is done. You will get notified immediately via email, and it will tell you, hey, you successfully hired this service provider for this project. And then you'll be able to see this here when you go to dashboard in your ongoing projects. If you go to the left here, go to manage jobs, you will then see this job switching to ongoing. And there you can still message back and forth, you can cancel, you can finish the job, you can give this service provider a review, all good stuff that we will cover in the next video.